Hi everyone, it's me Bree and welcome to Yarns at Work. So yeah, I'm actually back. Streamed earlier today, but due to, poor connection, I was disconnected for a couple of times earlier, and so I had to cut the live short and reschedule it to this hour. And yeah, so this was what I've been doing earlier. I was torn on what to do between needle felting and punch needling, and in the end, decided to choose punch needling since it's the nearest to my main niche, which is crocheting. Um, this punch needle still involves yarns, and that's why I chose this to do for today's live stream. So, yeah, before the live was cut short earlier, I already did the first step, which is setting up the cloth with the pattern. Okay, so it already has a pattern drawn on the cloth, as you can see. Okay, so the design is this one. So it's a lady in yellow hoop earrings in side view, and yeah, if you understand it, it's like that. So it's random. This is a random design that I picked, and also it's the cheapest one out there in the store. That's why I bought it. So yeah, I already did the first step, which is setting up these cloth here. I think this has to be, you have to make it um, as tight as you can, like that. So I'll try to hold it as tight as I can, so that when I do the punching later, I think it will be more sturdy. So I don't know. I hope this suffice. Okay, so um, and I'm really sorry for the background noise. It's maintenance, grounds maintenance. They're cutting the grass and all. So yeah, that's my background noise right there. Okay, so yeah, they're cutting off the grass, trimming, and so it's the really really noisy background. Okay, anyways, here are the written instruction. And if you are not new to my channel, I already mentioned that I'm really not good on written instructions, and so I prefer to watch tutorials on YouTube. It's just that this time I forgot to. So yeah, I had to depend on the instructions. And what I love about this kit, unlike the very first one that I bought 2 years ago, is that the needle is different than the first one that I bought. Yeah, it's really noisy in here. It's so much fun in here. I'm going to open it. Okay, let's open this one. Just open it like that. So this is the pen that we are going to use for punch needling. So, and this is what you use for the yarns. You're going to insert it here like that. So that's, well, what I know, at least. Okay, so here are the instructions. So I'm going to. I'm nervous. Okay, so I'm going to show you again. So this is the model. So that's what I'm going to copy. So let's start with the very or the most dominant color of the portrait, which is the gray one. So I'm going to get the gray yarns first. I'm going to use this first. Okay, let's untangle it and oh, okay, so let's see. Okay, the first instruction says turn the tool to A gear to punch. Okay, so okay, so this is the A gear, this one. Okay, there's a marker in here if you can see it. There's letter A there, there's letter B, C, and D. So the first instruction is to turn the tool to A gear to punch. So I think she means this one, like that. Okay, so if I'm going to start punching, so this is the gear to turn to. So let's go back. Wait, okay, let's go back to that and thread into the guide. So this is called a thread guide. We're going to insert the yarn in here like that. Okay, so the thread guide is this hole. Okay. So I'm going to slip this one first here. Why? Told you I'm not good with the instructions. But okay. But why is it somewhat stuck? Okay, let me figure this out. Okay. See, I can see the hole in here, so yeah, it's really clear. I can see it through. I just need to. You can see that. Just need to slip this thing right through the other end, but it's stuck somewhere and cannot go through. Why? This is giving me a bit of stress. My goodness, what? Or if it's on the other way around, it's easy, but it's really stuck in the middle. That's why it's hard for me, but okay, this time let's try. Ah! I don't have that much of a patience, you know. It really gets stuck somewhere in the middle. I'm excited to use this pen, but this is killing the excitement. Gosh. I mean, I'm sorry guys. It's just that the first needle that I used, I had it really, easy. Can I get that one? Real quick. Okay, I will get my first needle real quick. Or pen. I told you this is not my first time doing punch needling, and the first pen from the kit that I bought was this one. Okay, so it was this. So this is the first one that I used, and well, I know for a fact that it's definitely way easier than this one, since there's something in the middle, and the thread guide won't get just won't get through. So I'll try attempting one more time. If this will not get through, I'm gonna use this one. Hmm. Okay, why is this giving me a hard time? I really thought this is going to be, you know, easy, but really it's not. And so my other thread guides are shorter. Ah, it really, it's it's not cooperating. It's not cooperating. I hate it. Why can't it get through this big hole right there? Ah, okay, so I think it's time for me to give up and not keep you, waiting. I hate it, but I have to change to this simpler one. Okay, so this is the very first one that I used. I totally forgot already, but as far as I remember, I have to slip it through here into that hole. Can you see the hole, the big hole right here? Okay, you have to slip it, um, the yarn. Wait. Let's get the yarn first. Hi, Isa. Aw, yeah, it's not my first time, but it feels like it's my first time again to do this thing. So, am I doing it right? Do I have viewers there who are familiar with this, with this craft? I'm so sorry. But, well, it's exciting for me anyway. Okay, so I'll read it again. Okay, pull that embroidery thread towards the tip of the needle. Okay, leave about 5 centimeters. Where's my thread guide? The big one. I want the big one. Hi, Simon. So this is the dilemma for first time. Yeah, I still consider myself a total newbie on this one. And I have to slip through it like that. Yeah, I do crochet, but I want to try so many things like punch needling, and I also have a wool needle felt kit in here that I want to try soon. So yeah, I want to try many things because I'm just like that. Okay, so the thread has to slip through. Why am I having a hard time? I really wish I had to. Ah, I see. Okay, so what if I just slip the yarn in here and then I reread the the instructions? Well, as what I understand, I really need to slip this through. I really want to use this pen I'm so eager to use this one. Bye. It's okay if you're if you're already bored. Yeah, feel free to go. I'm taking my precious time here, so yeah. But this gets on my nerve as well as you guys do. But I really want to use this one. That's why I'm so eager to, to just slip this through it. But if I can't, I'll just settle with this one and put the yarn in here. No. First on the hole in here, if I am right. Mm-hmm. It's hard when I did not review any videos on this before starting. Before it was really easy, but now I'm struggling. Wait, okay, I wanted to, okay, slip through this on the threader and pull. Let's pull this thing like that. So am I right? Or did I do it like backwards? I think I did it the wrong way. But good thing that the yarn that they gave is really not that long. It's short. So yeah, I had it backwards, I believe. I did, so it has to be like this when you start, before you start anything. I just need to tidy this thing before starting. Okay, so I think this is how it is, and I'll just leave enough excess yarn like that. And now we're going to do the exciting part. Okay, so I'm going to start with the gray part on the background, this one here, or maybe I'll start with these smaller portion in here. So I'm going to start. Whew, I wish I know what I was doing, but yeah, good luck to me on this. Okay, so I'll just start the punch. Well, you can go now. I sorry. Okay, so what? Why do I feel like this needle is not for this cloth? But well, they still have the same. Okay. I'm quite skeptical about this. If I fail, then I fail. Just that. Okay, so let's. Is this? Hi, Saima. Thank you for that. But did I do it right? I think I did. I didn't. No. So if this is right, please let me know. If I'm all set to start, then I already made a hole. Okay, so is this right? Saima, I want to show you if what I did is actually right or what. If I'm wrong, yes, I'm going to do it again, but to the expense of your time and patience on watching. Well, so it looks okay. Okay. So that made me, you know, He bought a sigh of relief. Okay, so let's start. So I could just do this like that first, and then um, so I think I'm going to start on the sides. So as far as I remember, this is how you do it. Just okay, and then another one, and then so I'm going first on the sides of these portrait all the way through the next there. Sorry if my table is really shaky. Whenever I punch, it kind of exerts force when you do it, and I don't have a sturdy table for that. Okay, so I'm going to here. Oh no, it's stuck. Um, so I'm going to do it again. So I'll just slip my pen here and there. Wow. Ah, there are spaces. Okay. So look at it behind. It looks like tiny dots. So I'm going back. Hi Ines Andrade. Hola. And another one here. So at least I remember that when you start punch needling, the pointy thing needs to be, like this. So that's, well, as far as I remember. And yeah, so I think I'm already done. Okay, so I'm going to get one more. And of course, we're going to, you know, cut it from behind, I believe, not from above, since I'm done. I don't know if it's right, but well, yeah. Okay, so that's a start, at least. I really thought it's easy. It really looks easy when I look on, YouTube videos before. And you can see there are spaces. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I still consider myself a newbie on this one, but so far I'm really loving it. So now let's continue on the other parts where the gray sits like this tiny spot in here. So I'm going to make gray, or to put or punch the needle yarn in this part as well. Two and three and turn. Okay, so I'll just put it here and here and then there and back. I think I just missed. I think I missed one step in here. I really think so. Hmm. Like when you start, um, punching. I think I think I missed a step here, and I want to figure out, especially on this one, it leaves a space like this, and I think there's instruction that you have to do something on the first punch to feel it like that, and I think I need to um, pull these things or these excess yarn in here, so that of course the excess yarn will not be visible there, and this one as well. But it's just that what happens is that there's a tiny space, you know um, remain, that has not been covered by the yarn when I started punch needling it. I don't know what it is, but I hope I could, I'll realize that later. So now I'm going on to the bigger part here. So it's still in gray. So I'm going to start here. Okay, start from there. Okay, so I just punch as I know. So it really exerts, a bit of force on each punch. Wow. Okay. And this one over here, I'm going to turn it here, and should I follow this? Okay, I'll try following this and punch. Inez, hi, hola, muchas gracias for watching this really, really boring live of mine. And I love how diverse my viewers are, like seeing these flags. They're raising their flags on their comment section. And I know it's from Brazil, if I'm not wrong. It's Brazil, right? So yeah, I love how diverse my viewers could be, and the fact that small content creators like me, um, could reach viewers from all around the world. It's just an honor for us, to be able to reach you out, guys. It's really an honor for us. So we really are grateful. So I should have, made a longer spacing on the stitches. It's hard for me when it's this small, but since I already started it on this size, so I just had to settle settle for it. It's really too small. Oh my goodness. Um, what do you call this mishap? Ah! Aw. So there's a big, size stitch in here, but I think it's okay. I'm going to put here on. So I think I just, made them really too near to each other, thus the mishap right there. So I'm going to really make it bigger. Okay. Oh. I'm kind of scared. Like, what if I accidentally, hit my hand while doing this stuff? I cannot, place it on the table and lean my arms on the table because it will get shaky every time I punch, and it will definitely affect your viewing. So this right hand of mine is, you know, receiving all the punches, and it's kind of hard to maintain it. This hand is already, strained from all this punch needling. Okay, so look at that. So I'm going to add some more, and this one too. So I'm punching as near as possible so that no spaces will be, of use. Okay, like that. And this one. And this one as well. Okay, so let's turn it. Okay, let's add another. Hi, Mariana Galo. Hi, and welcome to this boring. Okay, so I'm trying to fill out this part here with gray yarns using my punch needle kit. Okay, so I'll try to place it here so that but you can feel it's trembling whenever I punch, right? So I'll just take it back. I won't jeopardize your viewing just because it's tiring. It's actually, but if you have something or if this is in your lap, look at that. So I had to do it again. So just pull it and do it again. Okay. All right. So I'm going to look at me. I'm already silent and just focusing on this because it's really not that easy to to do. Whoa. Okay, so let's turn back. Ow. Ah. Should I just leave it at that? Okay, I want to do it again. Okay, let's try doing it again. So I really need to punch it hard, like reach this part here, the red part of the pen. So I'll have to push it so that it will get enough yarn and it won't, easily pull like this or loose. And it's really tiring, especially on my pinky. My pinky is holding this, and since the pinky has, well, it doesn't have enough, um, strength on it, it's already tiring. But if I place it on my my lap, of course, this will be so much easier. But I cannot place it on my table since the table will get shaky on each punch, and that will shake the phone as well. So I won't jeopardize your viewing just because, I'm too lazy to exert effort on this. Ooh, my, I'm getting faster. Uh-huh. But, ow! Look at that, it's messy. So I'm going to do it again. So you just pull it like you pull on crochet when you do frogging on crochet. Okay, if you're not satisfied, so you just need to do it again. Okay, better. So let's turn it again here. So I think we're halfway through this part of the gray. Ah. So let's turn again. Yeah, it's not really looking that good, but yeah, it's still my first time. I'm still a newbie on punch needling, so please forgive me if you think this is ugly looking. Yeah, you see that? My goodness. And I don't want to go back. Hi, Meji Kakadia. It's I don't want to go back. I just want to, go through it and finish this as early or as fast as I can. Okay, so let's turn it again. Okay, so make sure that this part here is always up, and the spiky thing is the first to go under. Whoa. Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm going to do it again. Okay, really have to reach the red part so it won't get, loose. I have to remind myself that always. Well, okay. So let's turn. Ah, I'm complaining because my hand is tiring. But I'll finish this one, don't you worry. So we're almost there. We're almost filling all the hole. It's just that hard when I do not have something for the frame to, lean. So let's turn it again. So would I recommend punch needling so far? Yes, of course. It's a good craft. It's really fun to do. And I think it's definitely faster than when you do cross stitching or embroidery, which really takes a lot of time than this one. So this is much easier and faster than those crafts that I mentioned earlier. Though before I really wanted to do cross stitching, but now I'm kind of skeptical because of the details and how intricate the process it is. It really takes time for you to finish one piece. But okay, I'm going to pull this and do this part again. Nafti Radia, hello. Oh, okay. So I already ran out of gray yarn. That's why it became loose. So what I'm going to do now is, pull. Okay, I'm going to pull this end right there and attach another batch of gray yarns on the needle. So I'm trying to do an attempt on this one again for the viewers who were here earlier and watched me struggle on this one. Please give me a minute or two to try this again because it really gets stuck in the middle and it's hard for me to cross it. There's really something, I think it's this part where it won't fit. So I don't know why it really gives me a hard time. I hate it. So yeah, so if I do it on reverse, like, no, it's impossible. So yeah, I'm gonna do this again. I'm passing on that one and I'll try to figure it out. Well, probably after the live. Because I'm going to, I'll untangle this first. So this is, I believe it's 8 ply, 8 ply cotton yarn. It's the most common in punch needling, but these are smaller sized yarns as well, so it depends. Okay, so this is much easier, really, beginner friendly. So I'm going to threader or guide here as well, because I just wanted to pull it, in um, one smooth move. So yeah, like that, and pull it like that. Okay, so we're going to restart or continue rather doing it, but I don't know why, but I'd want to start from the other end since it's really not a long yarn, so we can see the end. So I'm going to start from the other end of this yarn. Okay, this one right here. All right. Okay, so we stopped on these two holes in here. So we're going to. I think what I missed on doing this is, okay, put this thing here first. And I think I need to go back on the same spot again before, continuing the punch needling. I don't know. It's just my theory though. I don't know if that's right. So I'm going to twist it and continue punch needling. Hi Rob, hello. How are you? I was so focused on this thing. That's why if you messaged like a minute ago already, I wasn't able to read your message immediately. I was really concentrating on this one since, well, I'm a newbie on this. And I don't know, I'm messing this up. Yes, punch needling. I really would love to be expert on punch needling as well since it's still, yarn involved. Punch needling, and the ultimate goal is rug tufting. Like using those big guns loaded with yarns and do those bigger rugs. I really wanted to do that someday. And I do believe that I have to start with, being an expert with punch needling first before I go on that, face. So far, I am enjoying the punch needle, even if I had, this hard time earlier on setting up everything from the cloth to the yarns on the pen. Okay, so I'm going to um, let me pull that. Okay, so this is the last one, and we're going to cut it like now. I just don't know if I'm doing the steps right, but yeah, I'm just doing it as I like it. It's my work anyways. So yeah, and what I do to you know, get this thing. I don't know how to. Where's my hook? So I'm going to get this under by, just guessing where. Where is it? Like, where is it? Or maybe I'll just cut. Maybe I'll just cut it like that. Maybe it's a. Hi. Am I even doing it right? But yeah, that solved the problem. Okay. So I'm done with the gray parts. So now we're on to. Okay, so I'm taking the brown one for the hair next. So let's get the brown yarn. Untangle it first. And set up the pen. Okay. So I can slip the yarn here. But first, I'm going to get the threader on the hole here. This one. Slip the yarn through it. Okay, let's. I really think that I did this backwards, so I'll just watch a video later on how it's really done. Nawa by Haki. Hello. Okay, so let's start the brown like now. Okay, so it's the hair. So this one here and this one here. So let's start with the bigger part. So I'm going to start this one from this way. Okay. Forward. I want to go back once. And go straight. Karuna Saxena. Hi to you too, dear. Okay. So I'd like to fill out this part here first before Rosana, hello. Good afternoon to you and welcome to my boring life. Okay. That's it. So I'm going to do some punches here. 1, 2. Rosana, I really wanted to ask you a question, but since you're speaking in another language, I can't really ask you, you know? Um, I think I'd like to go back. Okay, so in punch needling, I believe that you're free to Spanish. I only know greetings in Spanish, like hola, Muchas gracias. ¿Cómo estás? Yeah, just simple words in Spanish only, but in general, I really can't understand. So I'm really sorry, Rosanna. I really hope I could understand you. Okay, so I'm going back here and then turn the work. And so I'm alternating the spaces where I insert my needle or my pen so that the holes. Ah, thank you. Yeah. Even if there are, messed up parts like this one here and this one there. Mm. And lastly, hi Ashley, you're back. Hi, good afternoon, and welcome back to the live stream. I know you're just back. Okay, so I'm punch needling, by the way. So this is my second time ever to do needling. My first time was like 3 years ago. It was so long ago that I already forgot um, the basics, but at least I managed to pull this off, and now punching this garment here, but I'm quite having a hard time since I only have my hands to receive all these punches. So I had to do it this way because if I'll do it like, oh, condition, like, are you are you sleeping? Is that insomnia or what? Well, if I may ask, of course, it's for you to answer or not. Whoa. Okay, so let's turn this thing again. And oh, yeah, right. I forgot. I remembered your name, but I forgot your circumstance. Yeah. Okay. So let's do reversing again. So I'm going to take bigger steps this time, like this one, this one, this one, and this. Let's turn it. So I tried making, bigger steps in here because I really don't want to take much of your time watching me doing this boring thing. So I'm taking it to a bigger step like that. Okay, so let's turn it. Whoa. Whoa. Let's turn it again. This thing here is really disturbing, so I'd like to cut it like that so I can continue peacefully. Okay, so let's turn it again. So it's basically just this until you fill out all the spaces with this designated color. Okay, and then turn it again. Ooh. Okay, and then turn it again. It's really straining on my hands. It's starting to get, reddish. if you if it's obvious on the screen, it's getting reddish. I had to pour out my strength on my right arm and on my pinky because there are the parts of my hands or arms that holds the frame. And every time I punch like this, so I had to, to receive it as well as I can, do it like clean the frame on the wall because when I punch it, the table will shake and it might it will definitely be weird for you guys that's watching on the screen. Like, what's that? Is it shaking there? Is it earthquake? So yeah, I just have to do this all by myself with my bare hands. Okay, so let's turn it back again. So I started with long, distanced strands of yarn. But now I'm getting it's getting smaller again. Okay, but I'm almost there. I'm almost done. Just a few more. I think we're just a row or two. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's turn it again. Okay, so I think this is considered done. So now I'm going to pull some excess yarn here and make the cut. Okay. So yeah, that's one part of the hair done. I'm going to proceed on the lower part, which I believe is okay. So there's one, two, there's one, two, three more brown parts to go, and I'd like to start from this small part here. Okay, so let's do it. Ah, okay. Okay, so I think this is already okay now. So I'm going to cut it. Yeah, like that. And the next brown part, and what the heck? The yarn, the brown yarn is it's it's just this um remaining. What? But I still have these parts more. I'm short on brown yarns, guys. Did I overuse my yarns? Oh my goodness, it's... Yeah, I'm running out of yarn. Okay, so that's one. Last needle. And I still have this part to punch. Do I have a brown yarn on my stash? Okay, so I'll just check it. But before that, let's proceed on the other colors. It's really surprising. The brown is short. The brown yarn is short. So I'll... Okay, so let's proceed on this yarn, which is the skin part. And I hope I won't get short on this as well, because I believe I have no yarns on my stash that is the same as this color. I have a skin tone yarn, but not on this particular shade. Okay, so let's attach. Okay, this one. So where's the threader? Where's that threader? Okay, so let's attach this in here. Well, I could just use a hook, but this is the smallest size hook. Okay, good thing I managed to make it. You slip it through here and pull. Isa, hello. Okay, so I'm going to again pull the other end to start. Okay, so I'll find the other. Yes, you are. And I'm so happy that you're back. So look at that. Finally, I did it. Well, somehow I managed. It's not looking pretty for me, but yeah, at least I was finally able to. Okay. I was finally able to, get the hang of it somehow. So now I'm on um, the skin part of the frame, the face and the neck. So I'm going to start on the inside of the earring. So let's start from this circle here. Okay, so I'll go from here. So oh, sorry for that. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Aiza. I just feel so embarrassed earlier when I was still setting up everything. Like, what's this? I don't know how to, but thank God I finally managed to do it. But of course, it's the fun of, discovering something new or learning something new. It's the fun in the process of learning it. Are you asking me to dance? I don't dance. Dancing is really popular on TikTok, and I don't even have a TikTok account. So, yeah. Okay. This one and this one. Okay, so this is the last one, I believe. So I'm going to cut. So much for the first part of this can. And let's proceed to the other part, which is okay. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to start from here. twice again, and again, and again, and again, before continuing this here. Okay, so I'll just start this time doing the edges. Okay, I think I might punch my hand as well, so I'm being extra careful as the needle still it is sharp. Mm. And once again it's raining. All of my live streams so far it's always raining and I love it. Okay, so let's ah, oh, look at my hands. It's reddish. Uh, it's fine. Okay. So I'm going back. Oh, why? It doesn't rain there? That's impossible, man. Oh, oh, okay. Ah, forget it. Okay. So I'll just go on. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So good. Oy, hi! Shout out, bagato si Sisipi, nagunsa ka diri. Who is this watching? Ikaw ni Soy Tilode. Hi, anyways, and thank you for dropping by. Dakong tabang jud kayo sa views. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm punch needling as you can see. And it's scary because I might hit my hand while doing this thing. So hope not. So, kuyawa with emoji pa talaga ha. Galing naman. Asha! Asha Kanagaratnam, you're back! But it's still hard to pronounce your last name. Asha, Asia. Hi, thank you once again for watching my live. Welcome, welcome. And now I am doing some punch needling here. So this is my second time ever to do punch needle, but even if it's not my first time, it's my second time technically. I'm still having, a hard time doing it. So struggle is real, but I can manage. Fine. Ouch. Very talented. You're joking. But thank you, thank you so much. As I always say, I wanted to try anything and everything under the sun that I could, craft wise. So I already started with doing bracelets, pins, and this punch needling. And tomorrow, okay, just for your information, wow, nice English. Thank you. Bisag wa na ko nakalimutan dire. Thank you so much. But tomorrow on the next live stream, well, FYI, just for the information of everyone watching, if you're still interested on my content and on my live stream, this is my second day streak because I'm planning to do live streams for this whole week straight, once a day, just this week because it's my break. And yeah, for tomorrow's live stream, I'm going to do it either on 4 a.m. Filipino time or 4 p.m. It's either tomorrow early morning or tomorrow afternoon because I will be working with luminous yarns. So it's basically yarns that glows in the dark, and of course I'd love to show it to you. And I cannot do it if I do the live stream, you know, in the middle of the day, right? So I had to do it when the sun is down or if the sun is still not up. So it's either an early morning or a late afternoon to, later in the evening so that you could see how the luminous yarns glows in the dark when I finish the chosen craft that I will be doing. And I'm running out of yarns again. What the? Oh no. No, not yet. Magato susisipi, not yet. And I'm doing my best here, but my yarn is. Oh my goodness. So that's it. I don't have any more brown yarns and flesh. I'll try to look on my stash of yarns if I can find yarns with the same color as this because it would really be ugly if that will not be filled, right? So please, if you could give me a minute to, to scorch on my stash. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back with, huh? Wala, uy, ako ra naglakaw. Okay, so I'm back with a box of yarns here. So I had brown, I had this color here. So yeah, it's similar with this. It's just that this is a smaller sized yarn. It's in 5 ply, while this, I think this is 8 reply. Isa, aw, you're back again. I appreciate you guys coming back to my life. As for the brown yarn for the hair, so I have darker brown and this brown right here. So I don't have any more brown yarns, I think. And it's totally different from this one, so I'm afraid I cannot use this. But this one, I'm happy that I was able to find this the same as this one here, and I'm going to make a double pull since this is a thinner yarn than this one. So I'm going to make a double pull so that it will be thicker. So let's attach this thing again. Golden Huntrix. That was like the most popular song in 2025. So I believe every kid in the planet knows that song. Okay, so let's pull this thing. Okay. And well, this time it's a long strand of yarn. So I'll be continuing this. Okay, so I really think that they're the same, but looking again, they're actually not, but at least they're close. So I'm going to continue using this yarn. Here I'm going to pull a long so I hope this will finally suffice. So let's start. Okay, I think I'm going to start from this part right here in the corner. Oh my. Okay, I think I'm going to cut this yarns here. Okay, let's continue. So it's really different in texture and color, but yeah, at least. It's really different, but I have no choice but to continue. Okay, so I'm going to cut. This is yarns. yeah, I thought they're the same, but not. They're really different. But at least it's still filled in that hole. Yes, I'm going to cut. But I really believe that this is wrong. What I'm doing is wrong. But yeah, what can I do? I did not review anything before I started the live, and so yeah, forgive me on this. If you're interested in doing punch needling, just watch those beginner tutorials out there. But okay, wait. I think I'm not finished yet with or am I? Okay, I am. So I'm not using this skin toned yarns anymore. So let's proceed to the next color, which is the greens, or maybe, okay, then I'm going for the yellow for the earrings part. So let's attach, no, this one. Okay, so let's attach the yarns again. Okay, so let's start with the earrings. Okay, so this is the earrings, this one here. Oh, and last one. Yeah, so I think this is it. So let's cut it already. Or wait, I think I'm going to do it again. Why? Because I missed a spot here. I was supposed to start in here rather. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, so I think, oh, so I'm going to cut here from behind. And yeah, the earrings is done. Let's just yarn from here as well. Okay, so what do you guys think so far? Haha. Okay, so let's go with the black yarn next. So we're going to slip the threader in here. we're going to this part of the portrait. So to here and here and there. And there. Ow! Okay, so I'll have to cut it. It's really on my hand. You can see that it's reddish already. uh, yeah, and I'll have to cut this part in here as well. Okay, so I think I'm now on the very last color, which is the greens. There are different shades of greens in here though. So, okay, so I think the greener part is this one and the darker green is this part. So I'm starting with the darker shade of green first. Okay, so let's untangle. Where's the other end? Okay. And do this process over again. Ah. Okay, and we're there. We're going to start now this part here. So let's start from this part here. Hi, Bachon. Hello, Bachon. Yeah, I'm doing great. It's it's tiring to do this craft, but so far so good. I love it, and thank you so much for dropping by on my very, 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 very boring live. Ooh. So I'm punch needling. This is called punch needle craft. It's kind of like a newer approach to cross stitching, but I believe this is a lot easier than cross stitching, since all you need to do is just, you know, punch the pen to the cloth so that the yarn will, attach, or it's like you're painting or you're writing, but using a yarn to do it is, you know, really something new. And so far, I love it, and I wouldn't mind doing this again on my future live streams. I don't know when will be the next. If I were to do another punch needle live stream, it will definitely on a bigger canvas, a bigger project than this one. So I hope I could do that someday. Okay, so this is it. Let's turn it. Turn it again. Oh, my hand. It's really starting to hurt for real. Oh, thank you, Bachon. Thank you so much. I appreciate your subscription button. It's not like I really, do um, the like and subscribe thing, but I really do appreciate those people that tap it. I love you guys. I just love you guys. Even, no matter how boring my life can be, ouch, you still do subscribe, and I'm so thankful for that already. So now we're going to cut this and get this out. This is in here as well. So, okay. So we're going to use another green on this part. So let's do it. Aww. Thank you, Bachon. Yes, I love you guys. I love you all. And thank you. I won't stop thanking you guys for all your support. Even if you just drop by and stay for a while, it's already it already means a lot. So yes, I'm just so happy and thankful for all of you. Okay, so this is the last one. So I'm going to cut it again. Okay. And I'm going to cut this part in here as well. Ooh, okay. So yeah. So the darker green part is done. So let's proceed on the lighter green. So another. So let's set up this yarn here again. towards the other end again. Okay, so we're there, and let's start on the green part. So let's start with this little space in here. Okay, I think I'm going to. Okay, I'll start. Um, let's go back to where we started, and let's proceed immediately on this part here. I'm going to take it back. Okay, let's turn it. I'm taking a deep breath because it started to ache again. So I hope I won't run out of green yarns again. Ow! My pinky. Let's turn it. Turn it again. It's tiring, I'm telling you. Alright, I'm going to cut this part as well. It's funny that this part, it's supposed to be on gray yarns like this as well. But since do I have more gray yarns here? Okay, I still have gray yarns to spare. I thought I already finished all the gray parts, but this part in here is gray, so I'm going to put the gray yarn again. So let's attach the gray yarn once again. Pull all the way through the other end. So since it's raining, or it just rained and it's still cloudy, as you can see, it's darker than the usual because it's cloudy in here. But as long as we still could see, I think we're okay, right? Okay, so this will be the last yarns that I will attach on this board or on this fabric. Uh-huh. So open this up. Just continue doing this part here. Okay, let's turn it again. Ooh. Here. Let's turn it. Okay, so just like that. Let's do it here this time. Oh my goodness. And I think we'll be needing 2 more lines of gray in here. Okay. So this is round. So yeah, since we're out of brown yarns, I wasn't or I'm not be able to put brownie yarns here anymore because the yarn provided by the kit is, well, it's cut short. So this is the finished part. So this is the inspiration, or this is the original piece, and this is how I did it. So yeah, my back hurts, my arms, my shoulders, knees, and toes. But yeah, even if it's straining on the body, I think you only needed the right posture, and if you have a really good frame to put these on, then you're good to go. But so far, punch needling is, I'd recommend it for those who want some time to kill. It's it could be challenging at first, but it's easy to adjust and get the hang of it. So overall, I love it. So for the next live, I'm doing by tomorrow. I'm doing a luminous yarn with a glow in the dark effect and with a lighting hook. So I really hope I could see you tomorrow if you're interested with that. So if you want to see more of my content, just subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.